Well, the Chicago Police Department is in a war now of words with Jussie Smollett, as now Kim Fox has come out and taken the side of the police officers at the same time. She's trying to still play the political umbrella of how she felt like, hey, they did what they did. Nobody got any favorable treatment. It was just a decision that was in the court, but the records will be open soon. So I mean, they'll open the records up eventually and see that he did take a deal, and you don't forfeit $10,000 over of your bail money and say just keep $10,000 if you've been mistreated. You're not talking about I'm filing a lawsuit against the Chicago Police Department because they have damaged your name and ran your name through the mud, and they continuously doing it now. And they're sitting back saying all of these different things, but the Chicago Police Department have done nothing to win the trust of African American men in the community. They felt like a lot of their things that have happened to them have been ignored, like the Laquan McDonald situation, that has put a lot of bad taste into people's mouths and the trust with the court systems and everything else. So now, when it turns around and it doesn't go your way, you think the people should be outraged about it, but no, they're going to side with Jesse in the situation because they've seen how you've treated blacks and people of color on every other given day. So he got away and got off good. That's how they look at it. Now, I have an uncle who's a lieutenant of the Chicago Police Department and a cousin who just became a police officer. So it's just because they're police officers does not mean I'm oblivious to what happens in the streets or what happened when the police are wrong, they're wrong. Sometimes the criminals are wrong. They are guilty. They are criminals. But that don't just because they commit a crime, I mean that's a crime that you should murder them. There's ways to handle it and there's ways not to handle it. And that one police officer did not handle that case the way it should be. And he was found guilty and only got 6 years. So that lets you know the corruption exists. It didn't start with Jussie Smollett. So the police got to start cleaning up their own mess and start getting the judicial system cleaned in from back to front if you really want to make a change. Because there's a lot of crimes going on in this city, and this Jussie Smollett thing is let it go. Nobody was harmed. No damage was done. No property damage is done. Let it fade out. Move on and solve some real crime.